Welcome to Do I Need This? We're two millennial moms figuring it out in real time.
This is a mix of shopping, life, and chaos. From impulsive buys to real conversations we usually keep to ourselves.
So the question is, do you need this or something more? Hi everyone, welcome to Do I Need This? I am Jen.
And I'm Alexa.
And we're so glad to have you guys back. I don't know if you've noticed, but we're rocking our AirPods this time, so it's a little
Trying
different.
something different.
Yeah, so hopefully our audio sounds just as good as it did before, and that you guys we can like try out a couple different hairstyles now. I'm going with like the slick back, dirty hair. And the Do I Need This item that I think I asked about 2 times ago was the Day 3-in-1 Styling Cactus Scent Styling Cream, and I ended up buying it. So
And it
this is
looks
it.
great. Your hair looks so good. And doesn't it smell amazing?
Oh my gosh. And when I was at Sephora, they had uh like a kit that was on sale from $38. It was like $52 worth of stuff, but it was on sale from $38 to $30, and it actually came with the full-size bottle of the styling, and then it
Mm-hmm.
came with the spray, like the perfume.
Oh,
And
the
we just
hair's
talked
perfume.
about hair perfume. So I
Yes,
was like,
yes.
so now I've been using that as like the hair perfume. Oh, that cactus smell is like, it's delicious.
And it just leaves your hair. It's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like gross. It feels so nice.
I know. And
You
then
can,
like tomorrow I could brush it out and it will
I was
just
going to
like,
say,
it'd be
yeah,
okay.
you can restyle it, but it looks good. I like the bun. It
Yeah,
looks
so
great on
it's
you.
it's just it's something different, but I'm planning to do hot mat Pilates tomorrow. So
Mm.
this is the very end of it. Hot mat Pilates, you like can wring your clothes out at the end of it, like you're sweating
Oh
so
my
bad.
gosh.
It's
Yes.
actually so foul, but I don't know. I feel like I get a good workout, which actually brings me to something that I wanted to talk about. I
Tell me.
look like I'm headed to the CrossFit Games.
You you do not, Jen. You look great. I don't know what you're talking about. You look fantastic.
Oh, I started working out like hard, like not hardcore, but like I've been working out like 5 to 6 days a week starting January 1st. I'm about to hit my 90th
That's
Pilates
amazing.
class. And, all these girls with the Pilates bodies, I was like, oh, I can't wait to get the little like Pilates body. No, I start doing anything with my muscles. My legs are just like, put me into the women's ice hockey team. Like,
Do you know how lucky you are though? Like how many of us are
I
dying to have
know,
muscular legs? Like
I
I saw a
know.
picture of you. I'm like, wait, are those abs that you have? They look
No, I
great.
mean they're kind of poking through. The abs are poking through, but man, it's like my butt and my legs. And I was telling the girls at Free People this the other day that like I've always had a big butt, and since I've lost weight, I've been like obviously able to size down in pants, and more recently my pants do not fit me. My skinny pants don't fit me, and I have not changed weight at all. It is just my muscles in my butt are, and everyone's like, "Oh, it must be so hard for you because you're
Poor
gaining a
Jen.
butt." And I'm like, "No, but like my pants don't fit."
Listen, I think that right now everybody's obsessed with that very thin, wafy look.
Yes.
And I'm not a fan. Maybe because I could potentially never get there, but I think the muscular look where not crazy muscular, but where you're like lean and toned and like you could tell that you spend time on your workouts on your body. I think it looks so good right now because I don't know if you saw a picture of Demi Moore the other day where they were like I think she was at the and I don't know if I'm saying this right, the Cannes festival or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
she was, like, in
In
a red
France
dress,
or
and they were
whatever.
like, "Oh, her toned arms." First of all, those were not toned arms. Those look like emaciated arms. I don't know if she has some
Ugh,
sort of, ED or whatever, but I'm like, "Let's not start calling that toned arms. That is not
yeah.
toned arms. That is a person who is very, very thin, that if that's what she likes and she's healthy, more power to her, but let's not start calling that toned arms because that's not what that is." So,
No, yeah. No, it's hard. It's like this, diet culture and, weight loss culture. It's hard because I don't know, it's like it's just this like weird I don't know, like, 2 sides to each coin, and I should be so like, I ran 2 miles the other day,
That's
and
great.
and I live in, like, a hilly area, and now I didn't run most of the hills, I had to, like, walk as I was going uphill, but I, like, ran down all of the hills, I can, like, run, I can pretty much like, in the Pilates workout, I can pretty much do everything that they are
So
asking
good.
of us, so it's I should be so happy and so proud, and honestly, I was telling my neighbor this, that, like, sometimes I'll get, like, frustrated with my body or even, like, where I'm at, and I'm like, "If I could have told Jen 3 years ago that, like, I was gonna
Mhm.
be complaining about looking like this, like, I would punch myself in the face." So, like,
100%.
I don't know, I'm trying to be so grateful to be like, I'm able to move my body, I can, like, work out, I can pick up my, like, massive five-year-old and carry him around because he's, like, the size of, like, an eight-year-old. Um, but yeah,
But I
that's
think
just
about that.
something.
I
It's
think about that
hard.
all the time because, like, when I'm walking, I'm like, "I fucking hate this shit. Oh my god, I've got 3 more miles to go." And then I'm like, there's so many people that would probably give anything to be able to walk or to move their
My
body.
gosh.
So, I
No,
get it. And like you
absolutely.
said, listen, it's such a hard place, right? Because there's days that I'm like, "Oh, I can't fit this ass into anything." And I
Mhm.
also, like you, have a larger butt and I'm little, so it doesn't always fit into everything. And then like I look like bottom heavy. Um, but then I'm like, wait, I'm healthy. I have had 3 kids. I'm in my mid 40s. I have to
No,
like bring myself
literally.
back and be like, come on, bitch, you got this. Like, get out there,
Like, it's
finish walking.
fine. Like, it's
Yeah.
fine. Which the walking thing, I don't know, like, I realized when I was running, and running/walking, to be like, I was listening to music and I was listening to podcasts, I was, like, trying to, like, figure out what I need like, the one thing I love about Pilates is these Pilates instructors, they never stop speaking. I'm telling you, they
Mhm.
must be exhausted after a class because they are, like, saying the next move, talking about what you're doing, your form. They do not like, there is no silence. I mean, there's music, like, pumping, one, that's, like, also distracting you, and then, like, they're continually talking that your brain cannot even, like, think. You're just, like, doing what they're saying, and by the end of it, you're like, "Oh my god, that was, like felt like 5 minutes, and it was
Right.
45 minutes." And when I
Yeah.
am doing a workout that I am not, like, I need my someone to take my brain out and occupy it, but because and I don't know how you do that, like, that is so difficult to. Because I was just telling myself, "Is this over? Where am I at? Like, can a car hit me so I can be done with this?" Like.
Listen, I think that's why I love my Peloton classes. I know I'm probably one of the only people that still uses the Peloton, but when I get on a Cody ride, and you know I love Cody Rigsby,
We
shout out
love
to Cody.
Cody.
We love him.
We love you, Cody. Come
Oh
on
my
the
god,
pod.
obsessed. Please, please do. Um, 45 minutes seemed like nothing. I'm like, "Wait, we're done?" It was like if I was just talking to a friend, I was like, in the middle of it, he's talking shit, he's talking about his life. Then I'm like, "How does he talk and ride and, like, know what's next?" Like,
And he, like, dances, and he's,
he
like, in
does.
it, and
And
no, I
I'm, like,
love him.
hanging on for dear life. I'm like, "I've gotta hold on to these things. I don't wanna fall." And he's, like, twerking, and I'm like, "Good for you, Cody. Good
I
for you. That's
know.
probably
No,
why
I
you make
love him.
$1,000,000."
I know,
I
I'm
love
obsessed
him.
with him. And you've
Obsessed.
taken every one of his classes, right?
I have. Well, I took a break from Peloton for a little while, but up until the moment that I had stopped, I had taken every single Cody class from, like,
Wow.
the 5-minute ones to, like, the 1-hour ones. Like, my 1,500 rides that I have were just purely him. I love him.
Yeah, he's the best. Right now my Peloton is, like, holds closed, so
Yeah.
it's a very expensive, like, coat rack right now, but
Mhm.
maybe one day. Matt's saying he's gonna get back into the Peloton. We shall see. I don't know.
Alright. Well, I'll wait for him on the bike.
I know, you can meet him in a class. One of our friends, she started riding again, and Matt was like, "We should do a class together. We could do," like, you can, like,
Yes,
video
you
on
high
it.
five each other too, and you could
Yeah,
see each other. Yeah.
and I'm like, "I wouldn't wanna be like, like, and
Absolutely
people
not.
seeing me." I'm like, "No, you
No.
could just, like, do the little high five."
No.
Like, that
I turn
that's
I turn
totally fine.
everything off. I don't even want the high fives. I don't wanna know where I'm
Yeah,
on the leaderboard. I don't give a shit. I'm, like,
I know.
probably 36,000 out of, like, 36,000. I don't care. I don't wanna know.
Yeah. No,
Just
I
let's
agree.
finish this. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my dilemma that I've been dealing with this week, is trying to be grateful for my body, grateful for
Yes.
my abilities, and it's just like, as women in their hormones, we're, like, always fluctuating, and then I'm like, "Man, I look really good," and then I, like, see a picture and I'm like, "No, like, you look horrible." But it's like,
So
no.
crazy.
It's fine. We can do
We were
this.
talking about it at work today, how women literally have, like, 1 good week. I don't know if we talked about this last week, but
Oh,
we have,
I
like,
don't think so.
1 good week a month where we're like, "Oh my god, my skin looks great, my hair
I
looks
know.
wonderful." And then every other week, it's like either you're in the trenches because you have your period or you're going through the luteal phase, or it's like, "Jesus, can I catch a break?" I'm
No,
like, "How is it
literally.
that 1 week is when I'm like, 'Oh, wow, okay, look at that, I look great.'" And
And
then
in that week, it is, like, euphoric. You're like, "I can't even imagine that I would, like, be upset with how I look or how I feel," and now I will give a tip. I saw this on TikTok where I get all of my news and
news.
everything in life. Um, and I don't really suffer from PMDD, but I know it is pretty common that, like,
Mhm.
kind of, like, depressive feeling that you can get, and it has happened to me before, and this has helped a bunch of people that I know, is you take a Pepsid and a
Okay,
Claritin because actually it's a histamine response that's happening.
okay.
And people have, like, cured, like, allergists have said, like, this is, like, new research, and people that have, like, suffered
Shit.
from, like, PMDD and, like, have been taking SSRIs, and, I love an
Mhm.
SSRI, but
I know.
have been having this issue for their whole lives, started taking these over-the-counter medications, and then
Okay,
have found that, like, so if you ever feel like you're in the trenches, like, pop a Pepsid, it's not gonna hurt
okay.
you, like, it's
Can only help.
I'm a CVS, so, like, anytime anyone's around me, I'm like, "What do you need? You need a
I got you.
Zofran? You need
Yeah. Yeah,
ibuprofen?"
yeah.
Like,
You
I'm
really do.
stacked.
You are that friend, and then I love that about you, and I appreciate that about
Yeah,
you.
and that's on medical OCD.
You and I together is dangerous,
Yes,
quite
I
frankly.
know. We're, like,
Oh my
2 seconds
gosh.
away from Ebola, so it's fine.
Don't get me started, just don't. Don't do it. Mm-mm.
So how's your week going?
My week is going much better than last week, I will say that. But I do have to report that I kinda had to put myself on, like, my own timeout. Because I was like, I think the universe is trying to tell me something. I think it was Monday, was it, of this week? I get to work, I park my car, I'm ready, I have like all my thousands of bags, I have everything, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I need to put something in my pocket. And I go, I'm like, why can't I get in my pocket? I was wearing my pants backwards. And that's when I'm like, how did I make it through? Because by the time I get to work, I have dropped off 2 kids. I have either stopped to get coffee, I have done a couple things. I'm like, how? How did I put my pants on backwards? So that was Monday, right? And I think I texted you about it. I'm like, I'm literally about to
No,
change my pants because they're
I
on
think you
backwards.
were leaving me a voice note as you realized that you're like, "Oh, wait. Oh, my pants are on backwards."
Literally, I think that's what happened. So that was Monday, and I was like, okay, Lex, like you need to do something about this. Then Tuesday, I get to the park because I have like a routine, right? Like I have my weighted vest. I look like an idiot. I have like my weighted vest. I have my ankle weights. I have my AirPods. I have my water bottle with my pepper spray, like the whole thing. I get to the park. I park my car. No AirPods. No water. No, like I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what was I thinking? Like, how did I get here? And I'm like, we're gonna raw dog this. So I walked for the hour
Oh
and
my
30
god.
minutes without AirPods. So I think I left you about 15 voice notes and they were
That is
each like 5 minutes.
psychotic. That is
I
psychotic
know.
behavior.
It is. It really, really is. But I did it. I did it. And then it started raining and I was like, okay, this is my cue to go home. But I was like, dude, I need to either journal or take a break or figure some shit out because I've worn clothes backwards. And then I got to the park with none of the shit that I needed. So kind of trying to do like a reset. I
Yeah.
took out my journal today, which I was like, okay, I at least took it out from the drawer where I have it. And I'm like, we need to get back to like writing intentions and write it really does help me. I don't know if it helps other people, but
And you've been
it
doing
kind
that
of
for a
grounds
long
me.
time, like,
Years.
writing like, what you're grateful for and, like, your
Oh my
goals
gosh,
and
for years. Even before we met, I've had like my gratitude journal and all that. And I don't know why I don't do it when I know that it really helps me. I know that
Mhm.
doesn't help everyone, but I'm like, I see it there and it's sitting there and I'm like, I just need to pick it up. And then I don't do it. Then I'll like doom scroll on TikTok. I'm like, oh, my toxic trait.
No, same. Actually, I've been reading, I
Okay.
watched the Off Campus show. Have you heard of that?
No, I don't know what that is.
It's like rom-commy, like,
Okay.
it's based off of, like, a smutty book series.
Okay, I do
So,
love a
it's like
smutty book series.
they're in college and the hockey players and, like, the whole thing. So,
Okay.
I watched that series and then I got the next book and then
Mhm.
I read the next book, and I don't think I'll continue reading the series because, it's kinda like once you read 1,
Yeah, you're
you
like,
read
"I'm
'em
done."
all,
Mhm,
but it
mhm.
it it was like a nice little, like, distraction to have. So
Okay.
that's
I love
trying
that
to
for
not
you.
scroll as much. It's difficult though.
Well, speaking of, I ended up getting the Kindle Unlimited after all. I did it. I pulled the plug.
Okay.
I had some, like, discount too that, like, for the next 4 months, it's, like, 4.99, so you can't go wrong with that. And I've read so far in the last 2 weeks, 2.5 books. So I'm like,
That's
"Okay."
amazing. Any good
Yeah.
ones that you recommend?
Okay, so I started Strangers, but I had to
Oh,
put it down.
yes.
I had to put it down because I started looking at my husband weird, and I'm like, "Do I know you? Do I know who you are after 24 years?" And I was like, "You know what, Lex? Right now is not the right
It's
time
not
to
the
put this
time, it's not
fucking
the
book."
time.
It's not. Maybe later. I'm reading, I think it's called The Blue Sisters because it's part of, like, my book club. And I
Okay.
didn't think I was gonna like it, and it's really, really good. It's about 4 sisters. Well, one of them passed away, so it's talking about their lives, and they're kinda coming back together for their sister's one-year anniversary of her passing, and it's so interesting the way that they're kinda, like, weaving
Well,
the
that's
characters
cool.
with. Yeah, it's actually, I did not think I was gonna like it because when I read the summary, I'm like, another book of people, like, that have died and some, but it's really good, so I'm enjoying that. And then I heard, what book is it? Ever After or something like Thereafter something? I have to look at it. It's supposed to be.
They're making it into like a series, I think, like
Yes.
a movie like on TV, a TV series.
Yeah, yeah.
I see, I have, like, I think I've read that book, but I have such a bad memory that I could almost read a series again and be like the last page be like, "Wait, I think I read this." So, that also makes me think I've read that book, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into it because that might be my next one.
I love that. I'm reading The Correspondent right now, which is about a woman who was an attorney, and she's like it's all letters back and forth that she's
Oh my
writing to
gosh,
people.
yes. Yes, 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 I'm halfway through that book. I don't know why
Oh,
I
okay.
stopped.
And
Yeah.
honestly, like, I'm really not into it, but I'm like, I just gotta keep pushing through it. My sister-in-law
Yes.
recommended to me, and I was like, I'm trying to, like, not read just, like, porn books, and it's difficult, so I'm trying to be, like, an intellectual.
No, obviously, but that book is good, it's just like another fucking letter? Everything,
I
and
know.
I get
No,
it, like,
the whole book is letters, like,
it's just
literally.
letters.
Mhm.
So, I think I'm, like, halfway through, I might pick that up again, but it didn't catch my attention. I will finish a book in, like, 2 days, and I was like, "Oh, I'm dragging through this,"
I know, that's how
but
I
everybody
feel.
said it was really good, so
Yeah,
maybe
so
I gotta pick it back
I
up.
have that one as well that, so I'm thinking about I don't know, I love a good book, like, I love to be we went away over the weekend and we just did, like, a little staycation, the 3 of us, it was kind of last minute, and we got a hotel in Clearwater Beach, and it was
So
actually so
pretty.
nice, oh my gosh, it was the most beautiful weekend. We stayed at a resort, and we had, like, our own beach chairs and umbrella that, like, they already had set up, and a waitress walking around, and it just was like, we don't often do trips, the 3 of us, like, we're
Yeah.
always trying to, like, pack things in with, like, family and friends and whatever, it's
Mhm.
like, just, time off is limited, and so we're always, like, using time off for, like, events that we, either have, like, a wedding or something, and it was nice for just the 3 of us to go, and I had that book that I was reading, and it was just nice to, like, have that, like, disconnect, but also, like, not be that far from home and just
Yeah. Not
order
have to catch a plane.
drinks. Oh my gosh, and, like, I have travel anxiety already, so, like, the whole
Mhm.
flight thing already, like, puts me in a tailspin, and this was nice, just, like, get in the car, we went, we chilled. As soon as we got to the resort, Caleb sits in the chair and he says, "Mommy, can you order me a strawberry smoothie with an umbrella in it so I can relax?"
So cute. Oh my
That's what he said to
relax.
me. I
He's so
know,
stressed.
your life is so hard. So, he
Aw.
got a little, like, virgin strawberry daiquiri, and he just, like, cross-legged in the chair, hanging
To
out.
be
Oh,
careful. You
and
sent
then
us
he
a
ordered
picture.
shrimp
Wasn't he
yeah,
eating,
shrimp
like, shrimp
cocktail.
cocktail?
He
To
ordered a
be Caleb.
$21 shrimp cocktail. he saw the picture on the menu and he said, I want shrimp, mom." And I was like, "Can we order the kids mac and
He's
cheese?"
like,
Like,
"No. No,
he's
no,
like,
no."
"No,
But
I
you know
want the
what?
shrimp."
Elevated palate. Okay,
I said,
we're
"You
not
know
mad
what?
at him.
Whatever. It's actually more protein than, like, the
Yeah.
junk that he's gonna eat." So I was like, "Whatever." Ordered the shrimp, and it
He's
was
so
honestly,
cute.
like, it was, like, 2 full days, and it was so nice, and we had such a good time, and
I'm glad you guys did that.
yeah, I wanna do it again for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Anyways, you know what I wanted to bring up really quick?
Yes, tell me.
Have you watched The Crash on Netflix?
So,
Mhm.
yes, and
Okay.
only because you told me, Gigi
Mhm.
told me, and I was like, and to be honest with you, sometimes watching those type of things, I don't have the same I used to be okay with, like, all the murder docs, all of that,
Mhm.
and then once I had a kid, I got, like I have already, like, intrusive thoughts of everything,
Yeah.
so I was like, "I gotta, like, watch happy things, like, I can't be watching these kind of things." So after you guys both told me to watch it, I was like, "Okay, I have to watch it," and I watched it, and, oh my gosh, that was crazy.
That was insane. I
So
have
we'll give a spoiler alert right now. So
Yes, yes.
if you do not wanna
Fast
hear,
forward.
yeah, fast forward to this, fast forward, I don't know, a couple minutes or 2, because we're gonna give some spoilers to the movie called, is it called The Crash?
I think it's The Crash. Yeah.
The Crash on
Yeah,
Netflix.
yeah.
So to give the listener some context, if you don't care about spoilers, a girl, I think she's like she's
She was like
17 at the
18.
time.
Yeah, 7 or it's just turned 8. No,
17,
she was
yeah,
17, 17,
and
yeah.
because then they tried her as an adult. So she it was, like, super early in the morning, and she's driving, and she's with her boyfriend and a friend in the car, and she's, like, basically driving 100 miles an hour and then literally just drives the car straight into a wall. The 2 boys are killed on impact, and she survives, and basically, it's kind of this debate throughout the whole documentary of whether this was and it's a
Planned or
murder,
like a
yeah.
murder.
Yeah, manslaughter or murder, and was this premeditated, and she claims that she has no recollection of that morning whatsoever. When she woke up from the coma, she does not know what happened. So, what are your thoughts?
Well, so crazy, and I wasn't prepared for it. I don't know if I don't think anybody had, like, really told me to watch it. It was just, like, the next thing on Netflix where it
Mhm.
said, like, number 1, so I'm like, "Oh, I'm thinking there was a crash, like, teens died." I was actually hesitant to watch it because 'cause I'm like, "Oh, anything with kids and
I
driving, like,
know.
really sets me
And you have
off."
2 boys driving, like,
Yeah.
I get it.
So, I started watching it, and I'm like, "Wait a minute. I know where this is going," and I'm like, "No, there's no way that this girl did this on purpose, like, that's crazy." And then you start to catch on to the shit that her parents were saying, how they do not allow her to take accountability for anything, how she doesn't take accountability for anything, like, how I don't know, like, she was driving high all the time, and her
And they
parents
knew
I
it.
think
They were
and
like,
they knew
We don't
it.
care if you smoke dope." Like, another thing too that I thought was, just the parenting thing,
Mhm.
is the parents, like, allowed the boyfriend to, like, live with her from when they were, like,
Very young. Yeah,
16 or
17.
something. My parents would be like, "Good
Parents woulda
joke."
killed
Like,
me. Yeah, no,
absolutely
no.
not, and I will not be letting my child's significant other, like, I moved in with my
And it was
husband when I
his
was, like,
house.
24. Like,
Yeah, 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 and it was
be
his
so for real.
house, and they lived together, and I think the parents were very like, "Oh, she's so independent, and she's so, strong-willed," and I'm like, no, never gonna happen." I mean, listen, you say never, but,
I
like,
know, it's true. Catch me
to
in, like, in 2
willingly
years, I'm like, "Come on in.
but
My
I'm
bed is
like,
your bed."
yeah, yeah, but to willingly let your 17-year-old daughter go live with this guy, and the boys look like they were more wholesome than the girls, and again, I don't wanna judge, I don't know the whole story, but there is another episode on Hulu, another show on Hulu that's called The Killers or something like that, and it's season 4, episode 12, and it's about
Okay.
Mackenzie, and it has so much more information that Netflix did not give out. It talks about how she apparently, like, drove that route a couple times, like, just stuff that you're like, "Holy shit," and how right now in jail, her and her mom have, like they've leaked conversations of them talking. Like, the mom's like, "Oh my gosh, you made it to, like, the Daily Mail in the UK," and she's like, "No way, mom." like a joke for them. And the dad in the documentary is actually wearing a shirt that says like boom. Like, and it looks like an explosion or a crash. And I saw that later after I saw it on TikTok. I'm like, oh my gosh, so tone deaf. The whole thing was just insane to watch because I'm like, no, no, like that can't be. And then I was like talking to Mel about it and I was like, do you think she also wanted to kill herself? Like what were the chances that she would have survived that crash? Like I don't think she like I,
It's like you wouldn't be able to, like, get in an accident, like, she yeah, that's the thing that doesn't make sense, like, she's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna kill these 2, but then I'm gonna survive," like,
yeah.
that's what makes it really weird because 'cause you're like, "Where" I don't know, and then they said, like and then she wants to blame it on POTS, and as someone who has self-diagnosed
Yes, yes.
themselves with
You
POTS,
have a couple times. Yes, you
so,
have.
like, don't bring our community
No.
down.
No, no, do not, do not. No, but seriously, like, if people haven't watched it, they should because it is unhinged. And then I think there's another episode on it. Is it Apple TV? I don't know, but it's called, like, Mean Girl Murders or something like that, and they also
Okay.
did an episode on her, and I think that has more information. I
Well,
think
they
that's
did
the
talk
one.
about her bullying a lot, that they didn't
Yes.
like, the parents kinda didn't make it sound like and people were like, "No, she, like, bullied these people all the time," and, not to say, like, if you bully people, like, you're gonna murder your boyfriend and your friend, like, that's not to say, but it's just, the evidence
Ugh,
behind all of it too.
the whole
Now,
thing is
have
just
you ever watched, There's Something Wrong with Aunt Diane?
no, I
Okay,
have not. What is that?
you
Okay,
need to watch this. I was actually just telling Gigi this because I was like, "If you liked this, you will love this." It
okay,
is I think it's on Prime or maybe it's on, I don't know, HBO or something. I will give a trigger warning, you will see a dead body in it.
I'm down.
And yeah, no, that's exactly what Gigi said. She's like, "I don't know what that says about me, but, like,"
Yeah, for
I was
real.
like, it's so, basically, just to give, like, a little premise of it, it's about this woman, Diane, and she's goes camping with her husband and her son, and I wanna say her 3 nieces, like, the families were really close, and they took them camping, like, they did this all the time, and, like,
Mhm.
they say she, like, didn't really have, like, a history of, like, drugs or alcohol or anything, like, just, like, very, like, suburbia, New York, upstate
Yeah.
New York area, and then all of a sudden, she's driving the dad leaves first with the dog, and she takes all the kids in her minivan, and she takes 4 hours to get home and starts driving like 100 miles an hour, going the wrong way on a highway, and the
My
one
god.
daughter calls her mom and is like, "There's something wrong with Aunt Diane."
Mm.
And like, it kinda just goes into, like, what could have happened, like, it's the I think about this story, and once you watch it, then we'll have to recap it again because there's an episode of Grey's Anatomy that I wanna talk about that, like,
Okay.
I always think about. So, you'll have to watch it, but if you liked The Crash, and I will say that There's Something Wrong with Aunt Diane is a little bit darker, so just, like,
Okay.
know
Prep for
that
that.
before going
Okay.
in, but it's a very good documentary. This was, like, pre-kids, and I was, like, into the trenches in the, like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
murders, all that, and that stuff didn't I don't know that I could, like, watch
Watch
it
it now.
now because it's just, like, it messes with my head too much, but yeah,
I'll try it. I'll
it's
see.
really
What
good.
is it
It's
on? Is
really,
it
really good.
Netflix?
I wanna say it is on HBO,
Okay. Okay.
maybe.
I'll have
HBO
to steal
or
someone's
Prime,
login.
maybe,
Okay. Okay,
but it's
we'll
very
figure it
good.
out. Okay, that's next
Um
then.
Yeah, okay, so all of our listeners, they need to watch that. They're gonna if you
Give
like
your
that, you
thoughts,
will
please, because and then I go into, like, these deep, dark holes, like, Mel's like, "What diagnosis is that?" Where now you will research everything. So now, I think it's Mackenzie's girlfriend from jail that she's out
Ooh,
now, is talking about what she's like in jail, and that she is, like, full makeup, she gets up at 5 in the morning, does her makeup, does her hair, and what's crazy is that this girl put these videos up in 2025 before I think this was even released. She's talking about Mackenzie. It's just that now her account has resurfaced and they're like, "Yeah, I
mm,
dated her while we were in jail." And like this whole thing, I'm like, "Oh my god, it just gets worse." And the dad just got fired. The dad was a teacher at a school, a Catholic school.
wow.
He just got fired. So like more shit is happening. I think her appeal was recently denied. So it's ongoing. There's, like, stuff still going on.
No, I love that. I love to just, like, I also am a deep researcher of, like, I'm like, "Okay, I need to know, where's the brother? Where's the brother's girlfriend? What has the aunt said twice removed? Is there like, what's the
Yes.
lore on the family?" I'm always into the lore of people's families, like, I'm like, "I need to
Yes. You're
know
like, "What got
every
them there?
single
What
thing." Yeah,
happened?"
like,
Yeah.
where did you grow up? Why did this happen? Like, who hurt you?
It boils down to that. Who hurt you?
I
Literally.
know, the trauma, the childhood trauma.
Literally.
So yes, another thing I wanted to talk about today was just like unsolicited advice has
Mm,
really been like pissing me off. And specifically, the unsolicited advice about the number of children that you and your not you, but one and their own family may decide to have. Because
mm,
I don't know what's like recently. But everyone, I swear in the past month, no matter who I talk to, they have to tell me that I am making a huge mistake of only having one child. And I just think it's insane because sometimes these people don't even know me. And I'm like, you don't know my circumstances. Like, maybe I can't have another child. Like, you don't
right.
know. And they're like, oh, and how could you do that and leave your son with no siblings? And it's just like, and this weekend was really nice, but an instance happened where, my son is a fantastic swimmer. He's been in swim lessons since he was, like, 16 months old, and we obviously are still there keeping an eye on him when he swims, but we were at the beach, and he was out, like, snorkeling and swimming, and I was standing at the edge of the beach. There was another little boy there that kept wanting to, like, swim with him, but the little boy didn't know how to swim, and I was just watching Caleb and standing at the edge of the beach, and then, the mom says to me, "Oh, is he your son?" And I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Oh, he's, like, such a good swimmer, yada, yada." We start talking. She has, like, like, 2-year-old little girl with her. She says to me she said, "Oh, he's really good at playing because they were, like, building sandcastles together, him and the little
Mhm.
boy. And then she's like, "Oh, where are your other kids?" And I said, "Oh, no, he's an only child. That's why he, like, really likes to play with other kids when we go places because he's very
Mhm.
social. He, like, is not shy. He
Yeah.
goes up to any kids." And she goes, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." And I'm like
The nerve.
I was like, No, 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 like, it's fine." Like, it was like I was so caught off guard of the situation when she said that to me
I'm
of
so
like, "Oh, I'm
sorry.
so sorry." And I was like, No, it's fine." Like, it
The
was
nerve.
wild to
We
me.
would have
So
fought.
I just was like, "Okay," and I just, like, recently, people have been pissing me off when they say that, like, they wanna give me advice and they wanna tell me, and we had this moment, like I said, we had a really nice weekend where I was like, "This is another reason why, like, I enjoy having 1 kid because we can pick up and go stay at a nice resort for a night, and we can do nice things, and he can have a strawberry daiquiri and $25 shrimp cocktail on the beach." And not to say that, like, I don't wanna spoil my kid, but I'm like, I also wanna live a good life too. Like, the 3 of us, we have a nice life going on. So, this is just like a PSA, like, you're in control of your own family and situation, and you don't need to unless someone's asking you, like, "Should I have another child?" Like, you don't need to give that
Yeah,
advice.
like, shut the fuck up. How about that?
No, it's insane. Like,
That's crazy that people would even at this day and age, you know what I mean? Like, to
I
even
know. To even,
approach
like,
someone with that?
suggest it, yeah. Also, I have a 5-year-old, like, people will be like, "Well, you could still have another kid." I'm almost 40. I do not buy diapers anymore. You
Yeah.
think I'm going backwards? I can sleep in now. He wakes up in the morning and turns the TV on and gets himself breakfast, and he's in the other room right now watching TV. You would have to
Mm.
put me in a torture chamber to convince me to have another baby right now, like, it's just not happening.
And that is your choice and your family, like, that's what works for you guys. I've never understood that. I got the opposite of that too, where it's like, "You have 3 kids? You're crazy." Well, yes. The answer is absolutely yes, I am crazy, but, like, fuck off. And I would have had 4 if they weren't so expensive and so crazy, but, like, here we
Exactly.
are.
It's everyone's situation of what they, prefer. Like, and what their family situation. Maybe if I had kids younger and, I maybe would have had more kids. Maybe if I didn't throw up every single day when I was pregnant and wanna
So
yeet
horrible.
myself off a balcony every other day, like, I'm like, "No, no, no." Like, I and honestly, everyone is gonna be in therapy, and let this be the trauma that my child says.
That
He's
he has
like,
one that he has
that
no
he
siblings,
he
that's
didn't
fine.
get any siblings, and you know what he did say to me recently? He's like, "I really want a baby," because he has a
Oh,
bunch of friends his age that, like,
that are yeah,
they
yeah,
all
yeah.
have, like, baby siblings, and I was like he's like, "I really want a baby to live at our house so, like, I have a friend to play with, like, that lives with us," and we're really close with our across the street neighbor, and they're literally like siblings because 'cause they're a couple years apart, and they fight like siblings, and we let them. We're like, "You know what? This is your way to kind of figure out that dynamic." And I was like, "Oh, no, no, like, you have Hobbs, like, he's like your sibling," and he's like, "But I really want him to live with me," and I was like, "Well, we could do a
So sweet.
sleepover."
Yeah, no, that's it, that's where it's going.
Yeah, and then I was
They're
like, "If
so
we have
cute.
a baby, like, we can't go to Disney all the time, and we can't go to beach
Right.
vacations," and then he was like, "Okay, I don't want a baby," like,
Forget it, I don't want the baby, it's over, I
don't
was
get it
just kidding,
twisted.
mom.
So that's my
But
rant
yeah,
of the week, like, people have been pissing me off about that, so, like, don't come up to me and tell me that I should have more kids or whatever because, like, I'm, like, very close to just yeeting someone for saying that to me.
listen, I think people and their unsolicited advice is the wildest thing ever because no matter what it is that you are talking about, somebody I was just talking to somebody about this that there's so few people that are able to have a conversation and actually listen without having to one up you and or like you'll be telling a story be like, oh, my son's going to college, and they're like, oh well, I have three that left. I'm like, okay, amazing, good for you, but that's
Hey,
not what I was talking about. Or you'll tell somebody a story about a difficult day you've had and they're like, oh, but I had an even worse one. And I'm like,
I hate that.
that drives me bananas. And it's like, also, can you just let me fucking finish talking?
I know.
It's
And it's
wild.
like it's the whole thing of like, "Okay, I guess your life is harder then." Like,
Yeah, go ahead, you won.
what do you wanna say? Like, "Yes, you know what? Your life is the worst," and I hate that. That drives me insane because you it really, like, doesn't give that person the I don't know, like, the support that they need. And actually, there's a really good book, How to Make
Hmm.
Friends and Influence People. Have you ever read it? It's by
I've
Dale
heard about it.
Carnegie.
I haven't read it though, I've
It's a
heard.
super old book, but it's really good and, like, salespeople read it, and
Yeah.
it talks about, like, different traits and personality traits that people have that, like, have a lot of friends, that, like, can influence people, have good relationships, and that is one of the things is being a good listener and remembering details about people.
Mhm.
That is, like, a huge thing, and I try to do that as myself of, like, being that person that's like, "I wanna remember that your mom retired," and, like, different things like that, so when I have those conversations, people are like, "Wow, she, like, really put in the time," and it doesn't come super easy to me, so I try to make an effort with that, but that's being a good listener is one of the most important
Such a good
traits.
skill. Oh, it's such a good skill and so many people lack it. Like, even myself, sometimes I'm like, "Oh, I have to catch myself." And I'm like, "Let that person finish." Or you either wanna, like, maybe even validate their feelings, and I'm like, "Okay, no, let them finish their thought, let
Mm.
them." And I don't know if that's, like, from the work I used to do previously where I have to, like, wanna make you feel like, "Okay, I hear you, I see you," and I'm like, "Just let them finish." But yeah, that's one of the things that drives me crazy. It happened a couple of times. It's only Wednesday and it's happened a couple of times
I
already
know.
where I'm like, "Oh my god, you're exhausting. You drain
I
me."
know. It's hard.
It's wild.
It's
Yeah.
really difficult when people it's almost like they take up so much space,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
because of
yeah.
that, it's hard to then, like, foster that relationship.
Yeah. Back to like, who hurt you, babe?
Quite literally, like, please, honestly, everyone, please get a therapist, like,
My god,
PSA,
yes. Yes,
go
if you
to
can,
therapy.
go to therapy. It's so good for everyone.
Yes, like, they I it's just crazy. Go to therapy. You have issues, go to therapy. There's no reason to not. You
I
got
wish it was more accessible
I
to
know.
everyone because I feel like so many people would benefit from it. Um, but no, if you have the ability, please go to therapy so you don't have to like hurt people along the way and continue to
Yeah,
traumatize other people. Like, shit. Like, actually, my daughter was like, "Mom, when do people go to therapy?" I'm like, "Whenever they want to, whenever they don't feel good
I
about
love that.
something or if they want to talk to someone." She's like, "Okay, good to know." I'm like, Let me know if you wanna
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, you wanna
Like
go? Go. Like, it's good for anyone to have, like, that unbiased person there to even
yeah.
just, like, get your thoughts out, and a lot of people are very self-aware, and to even just say, like, "I'm feeling this way, and I know this is not right," and them to be like, "Okay, and these are some of the soft skills you can use to work through that," or, whatever you need to do, but it's just, like, I feel like men especially, like, can all I feel like men need to go to therapy, like, that is like a
A prereq.
like, when they get their first colonoscopy, they need to, like, get their first colonoscopy, and then they need to go into, like, a therapist's office and just, like, get
Oh
their
my
mental health
god.
checked too. Like, it just should be a requirement.
Strongly agree. Speaking of which, I have a referral for a colonoscopy.
I wanna do the colonoscopy prep so bad. We should do it
Why?
together. I don't know, I
I
just,
mean,
like,
okay,
wanna I
yes,
just, like,
but
wanna cleanse.
cleanse? Okay. 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 No, I'm
And
down. Like,
anytime my dad recently had a colonoscopy, and he's like I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so jealous, I wanted to do the cleanse." He's like, "You could, like, just go to CVS and get this stuff and
just
do the cleanse." I'm like, "Honestly, I should." Like, I just wanna, like,
honestly,
get it all out of me. All the junk out of me.
go get yourself an RX and we'll take the day off and
I
you in
know, and we'll
Orlando
just,
and me
like
here and we'll just prep.
I know, like, a colonoscopy prep is, like, my kind of weekend. Like,
We're
a good
so
Netflix
unhinged.
show, a good colonoscopy prep, and just, like, in and out of the bathroom. That's where I need to be.
We are unwell. I want you to know that. We are not okay.
I know, that's what I should talk to my therapist about because
The
that's
amount of times that we say that to each other or we text that to each other, like, we are not okay.
Yeah,
Really,
but we're
seriously.
self-aware, and that's what's
No,
most
I mean,
important.
first step, I feel like it's so important,
Yeah,
and
we
we're in it
recognize
together.
that we're not
Yeah.
well, and that's okay, and that's
Poor
fine,
Mel.
so,
The hours
uh,
of therapy that Mel has to do with us,
I
I
know,
honestly she should be on our payroll.
I know she really should because she's gotta break down the strong intuitions that we have that are not typically valid.
I know, just thank God she loves us,
I
seriously.
know, we're the blind leading the blind always, but that's fine, it's fine.
We're out here.
Um,
We're
okay,
making progress.
so should we get into any "Do I need this" products that you have been thinking of?
Wait, hold on, I think I had something. I need notes now, that's oh my god, yes, okay. So, you know how I've talked about the Volufiline from The Ordinary?
Yes,
So, I saw that they now have a lip trio. So, it's kinda like, a scrub for your lip, then a balm, and then when you're done with the balm, you put the Volufiline on top, and it's supposed to, like, even plump you up more, and it's just so moderately priced, like, I love The Ordinary. I think the 2 items or, like, even the pack of 3 of things, it's, like, 25 bucks because
their
I think
stuff
one
is
of them is,
so
like,
good.
$7 or whatever, so I think I'm gonna order it. As you know, me and my non-lip situation.
Same.
Um, I wanna try it, and I'll report back because I it's in my cart, and I'm gonna purchase it today 100%. But I'm excited to try that, so
I love that. No, that's awesome. I don't really have any big "Do I need this" items. I am looking at a couple different suitcase type bags that I want for the summer because I'm gonna be traveling, well, basically going up to New Jersey and staying there for a couple weeks, but we will take the auto train from Sanford, Florida up to Virginia, and I'll stay at my sister-in-law's a couple days and so on and so forth. So I'm looking at different like organizational bags right now.
okay.
There is a bag that I will be purchasing that I wanna see if I like it first, but it's a, and I could tell you what it is, and it's on Free People's website, so that's why I was like,
Okay.
"Okay, I can always, like, return this if it doesn't work out," but it's the Tobique travel duffel, and it has, like, these different compartments in it, so, like, if you go somewhere, you can kind of even, like, have this one compartment that you're like, "Alright, I'm gonna open this, and this is day 1, and this is day 2," and
I
all of
like
that, so
that.
I'm trying to get in my, like, organizational girl era because your girl needs, like, a little bit of organization. That's my kind of my "Do I need this" product of this week. I haven't been to Free People in a minute. I haven't worked in a while, and I actually don't work this week, but I'm thinking of headed there this weekend, so we may see what Disney Springs tells me I need.
What tells
So,
you you need yeah, yeah, I was gonna say that's kinda dangerous that you haven't been there in quite some time because
I
that
know.
means, like, what's coming is
No, and,
special.
like, the girls will post, like, what they're wearing on Instagram, and I'll, like, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I need that shirt," or like, "Oh my god, I need those shoes." So, I'm on, like, a big shoe kick, like, that is just, like I lately have been like, if you have a cute bag and a cute shoe, like, you're set. You can
Yeah,
wear plain good
agreed.
jewelry, like, you could wear a plain black shirt,
A
good
white
nice
tee and
hair jewel
denim.
oh my gosh, a white tee. I love a white tee.
I
Actually,
could wear that every day.
you know what's on my "Do I need this?" And I
What?
bet you Mel already has this,
For
but
sure.
because she loves we're her and I are always on the hunt for, like, good white tees. The Buck Mason boxy white tee. Have you heard of this?
I have heard of it because my husband
Yes.
loves Buck Mason,
Okay.
but I haven't heard of that specific tea, so I'm gonna have to look into it.
So I had heard of it online. I walked into the Buck Mason men's store in like, the Flatirons when I was in New York, and I was like, "Do you
Mhm.
guys have this?" And he was like, "In the Soho women's store, we have it." And
Yes.
I just, like, for whatever reason, like, I forgot about it, and then, like, when I was in Soho, I didn't walk in there, but I'm like and I should have, and I'm pissed that I didn't. But anyway, that's a classic white tea that everyone says you need and you need to
Okay.
have. So,
I
that might
love
be
a
on a
white
Do I Need
tea.
This? I might need to add
Okay.
that to my list because, like, I need to do the research for the girlies and show them
We
if it's
do.
worth
We're
it.
doing it's like market research, I get
Yeah,
it.
it's we're doing God's work here.
We are.
Okay, and our recommendations for the week. What are your recommendations this week?
Honestly, the recommendation I had was to watch The Crash because that's how deep in the trenches I was. Um, so that's what I got. I don't know. What do you have?
So I actually found my new scent.
Oh,
So
okay.
I am a gourmand girly. I know I talked
You
about
are.
the Lush product I like, and I'm always looking for like a vanilla smelling perfume, but I want it to be like very vanilla-y. I don't want it I get migraines really easily, so it can't have like too much of a floral scent to it. And the Ariana Grande vanilla perfume,
Okay.
I'm obsessed with. I got the travel size. I'm obsessed with it.
Really?
I love it. I literally smell like a vanilla cake, which I know that's not everyone's thing.
It's
But
not, but it's nice.
yeah, that has been, my recommendation this week, and then I just got today because one of my friends is an influencer, shout out Megan, is
Yeah.
this a Maybelline Super Stay tinted, teddy
I
tint.
love the color.
So I'm
It's
wearing
so
this right
pretty.
now, and it's like this, like, velvety like, little tin, and I wore it all
I
day
love it.
today, and I got compliments on it, and then I'm wearing it now, and so shout out to my best friend Megan for having a good amount enough followers on TikTok that she gets some PR and gave me
Good for
these 2.
her.
So,
We
um
love an influencer friend.
yes, so I've been loving that. I mean, it was just as of today, but I literally got compliments on it all day, so
It
I'm like, "Oh
looks
my
good on
gosh,"
you.
like, I have
The
to
whole
it
look. This
I
look
know.
looks great
Well,
on you.
this is called the greasy hair look, so that's,
Embrace it. It looks great.
yeah, so that's my recommendations this week. Honestly, another recommendation is just like go on vacation, take the time, do your thing because you only
Yeah,
got
do
one
it.
life and take the day off if you can and spend the time
Yes.
with your family, drink
And go
the strawberry
outside. Go
daiquiri,
outside.
touch some
Yes, if you
grass.
if you can't go on vacation, we get it. Go outside.
Yeah,
Go
turn
outside.
the
But not for
sprinkler
too long.
on.
Not for
Yeah,
too long because
wear
you're gonna get
sunscreen.
dehydrated.
Yeah, wear
Yes.
sunscreen.
Drink water.
Do the things, but just like,
There's so many things to do.
literally sit in the sun, enjoy it before it's too hot here in Florida.
It's
But
already
yeah,
too hot. Yeah.
I know. That's all I got.
All right. Well, we'll see each other next week and hopefully we'll have
Yes,
some
and
amazing recs and more
yeah, I'll be
stories.
going to Free People, so maybe I'll bring on some try-on items that I'm looking at. So,
Love
thank
it.
you all for listening. We appreciate you. Oh, and I think next week we're going to put up a Q&A on Instagram where if you guys want to we're going to have like tell us like, "Hey, I want a mascara recommendation," or "I'm looking for I don't know, what are your like I use men's beard dye on my eyebrows, like, I don't know,
Right.
different things like that, like, so if there's items that you want to know because we are very much consumers, let us know, and we will let you know what our favorite items are, and I think that'll be fun.
Yes, it will.
Alright, awesome, well, thank you so much, everyone, for listening, and make sure you rate and subscribe and follow us wherever you find your podcasts, and have a good
Bye,
night.
guys. See you next week.
Bye. Bye.